Look at this. Good evening and welcome to Talking Sports Live. As you can tell, we are at a very new place here in Pearl. We told you about this last week. Before we talk about the Break It Smash Rooms, I want to introduce Jamie Horton, my assistant, and we have our good friend Dan Keith. He's the owner. He's the owner of Break It Smash Room. How you doing, Dan?
I own everything, man. I don't just own the production side of things.
Well, before we get started, I want to let everybody know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abson Law Firm. Attorney Abson is considered one of Mississippi's top-rated personal injury and general super lawyers. His number is 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency. It's a full-service advertising and marketing agency. They offer full-circle creative and design services, from designing your new business logo and business collateral to advertising in all types of media to actionable social media posts. The number at Mansell Media and Marketing, 601-339-2040. Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live. His number at Dynastics is 601-353-1956. More and More Sports Management, where we give you more. 601-260-3509. More of what? And our newest sponsor is where we are tonight. Break It Smash Rooms is Mississippi's new family attraction. They offer safe, fun, clean environment, great gifts for family bonding. You can come in and smash up a lot of stuff. You can throw axe. We got the young man over there to throw axe. You got that's Reed. Look, now watch this. Look at that. All right.
Oh, Reedo, expert.
Wait, Reed. Who picture did you?
He got it right in there.
Who picture did you throw it up against, Reed? Mine. Just like you,
Robert.
Is that your son?
That's my son.
He just like his pappy.
He is, yeah. He got that attitude.
Do it again, Reed. All right.
Man.
You know, Reed do trick axe throwing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. He's
Well-
pretty good too, Rob.
Well, Break It Smash Rooms is located 200 Bass Pro Drive, number 460 here in Pearl at the outlet of Mississippi. So Tell them you heard about it on Talking Sports Live. You got a free discount, and well, not a free discount, but you get a discount.
You get a discount that is free.
It is free.
It's a free discount.
Okay. You can also go to the website at breakitsmashrooms.com. We have a great show tonight. Again, we'll be talking with Dan Keith. He'll tell us about Break It Smash Rooms, and we're so happy to have Hall of Famer Earl Sanders.
Earl Sanders.
Earl
They're
was
great. They're great.
Did you see her pitch during the 80s at Jackson State?
I did not, but I
Earl
saw some
almost
highlights.
beat Jackson. I mean, almost beat LSU by himself.
Really?
Yes, sir.
By himself.
By himself.
Pitching
Yeah.
and hitting?
He
Or
could
just
hit and pitch.
That's what I heard.
One year, Earl was the hitter of the year and the pitcher of the year in the same year.
Oh my!
In the same year.
In the same year.
He was like Ohtani. He was the black Ohtani.
He was.
Yes.
He just ain't got Ohtani.
Ohtani money. All right. But we have Dan Keith with us, the owner of Break It Smash. Thank you for letting us come in tonight.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming.
So, Dan, tell us what all this is.
We needed something different in this city and the state, honestly, to provide family entertainment that wasn't a trampoline park or a roller skating rink or a bowling alley. So, thought outside the box, came up with the Smash Room idea. We'd have that. We have the paint splatter room, which is you go in and you do everything your mama told you not to do. She told you not to paint the wall. She told you not to paint your brother. She told you not to paint the table. You go in there and do all of that.
Wow.
The Smash Rooms, of course, you take bottles and dishes and electronics and TVs, and you just take out all of the frustration in the world that you've got. We use baseball bats, hammers, crowbars, that kind of thing, and you just smash it all to pieces. It's a lot of fun. There's no way to describe how much fun it is.
I could tell you were a bad little boy. You grew up with all that in you, and now you
let
got
it come out.
And let it come out.
That's what it is.
He
He
just a
turned.
bad
Hey,
little
hey, Rob, he turned to a business though. You got to give him credit.
That's right. I was able to spin all the whippings into a business.
So, with this being new, how's it going so far?
Oh, it's been great. This is actually Break It Smash Room's been there 5 years.
Okay.
Chunkit Axe Games, which is where we're sitting now, is our axe throwing lanes, and we did something completely out of the box with it too. With the digital targets, we put in special soft grain, in-grain targets to make it easier for the axe to stick. It's less likely to come back at you. We even enhanced that with some other safety features with the no bounce borders. And then we have a projector that actually projects the target. So we have up to 17 different games you can play. So it's not just throwing at a circle anymore.
Wow. I mean, look, this is unique. I mean, I'm fascinated by this place. I've heard about it, of course. So, I mean, is this a place where people can just come and take out their frustrations with job, whatever going on?
You can bring, if you broke up, bring all your girlfriends,
Pictures.
bring all his stuff. We'll bring all his stuff, bring all your girlfriends. Y'all just smash all his stuff.
Yeah.
Can you really do that?
Oh, yeah. Then you come over here and put his picture up on the target and start throwing axes at it.
Oh my!
It's not.
Same thing for the guys, for the girlfriend.
Well, yeah, but guys don't get that upset over a girl, you know.
Well,
I don't know now.
well,
I don't.
why you think Bernard is a deputy right
Well, this is true. Yeah, that's true.
That's why he went to the police academy.
Why he went to the police academy. But this is great.
Yeah.
So your hours of operation.
We're open on Wednesday through Sunday for walk-ins. We are open for appointments 7 days a week. So you can book an appointment online. We'll let you come in and do your appointment. If you book on Monday and Tuesday, the chances of you having a private session is pretty high. So if you book it at off times, you get more privacy with your session. But we open from 2 to 8 on weekdays, and we're open 2 to 9 on Fridays, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Sundays.
And you have other games. I know the guys over there shooting pool, and I'm gonna tell you this: those two guys that were over there shooting pool a minute ago, I took my camera down off the tripod. I don't know why I did that, because those are the worst pool shooters I ever seen in my life. Both of them.
They didn't hit no balls.
What? I got video of them. They couldn't hit nothing. That was a ball right at the lip,
At the little hole.
and he missed it.
It missed.
Well, see, they were trying to hit it too hard. But you have a lot of games other than.
We have some arcade games next door. I'm into retro stuff. So we have an old air hockey table, and we have some skee ball lanes and a couple of boxers that you can test your strength, see how hard you can hit.
You got Pac-Man?
I do have Pac-Man, but
Oh.
he's not functioning right now.
Oh man, that's my game right there.
I have Miss Pac-Man sitting right over there behind you. But
Oh, okay. Oh, I see Bernard.
But then this is great, man. For you to let us come out here at Break It Smash Rooms. And again, we're at the you come into the outlets of Mississippi, the
Yes,
outlet
yes,
mall,
yes.
and it's what is number 460?
460 and 465. The easiest way to get to us is park around back behind Marshall's. Come in right beside the playground and look to your right, and you'll see us. We're right next door to Hot Topic.
Okay.
And it's the cheapest route too.
And I know people watching, you can't get hurt out here doing this.
No, we've got it pretty safe. We have not had any incidences in 5 years.
What's the most popular thing people like to do?
Smash rooms are by far the most popular.
Is that right?
It's because there's just not another option around the state to do what we do with the
Well,
smash
well,
room.
Rob, you can legally go in a room and smash all your stuff up that's not yours.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, what are these? I see you have with these helmets and earphones.
I obviously came up with a different way of doing things, so I came up with a different safety protocol, and we use full safety protocol. You saw the man walking around in the uniform earlier. We make you wear a full body uniform. We have helmets with hearing protection and a face shield, and we also make you wear safety glasses under that, and then you have to have safety gloves. So we make sure that you are 100% protected, that you aren't going to get hurt.
Wow. Well, I hope that this is open on Sunday after the Chiefs play, because I'll be down here quite a bit.
We named one of the rooms after you.
Well, you know, in
Third.
order for
Right, you heard what we said.
in order-
One of the rooms after.
yeah, well, in order for that to happen, but the Chiefs got to
he
lose.
talk slick out
He
his
does. He talks
talk
slick now.
slick.
He's a slick one.
He been talking slick out his
Since we got here.
I've
But
got
Rob,
it.
in order for that to happen, the Chiefs got to lose a lot, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
They got a tough schedule, man.
But if they lose to the Cowboys, you might have to get you a room in the back.
Well, say, if they lose to the Cowboys, I'm not gonna break no glass.
What you gonna
I'm
break?
gonna break can you hit a person in there? Can you go upside
That's
somebody?
up to you. That's up to you.
But and again, you have the axe which is safe. And you know when I see that axe, you know what I think about? I dang near cut his head off.
Wait, what?
That movie. What was that movie?
Sling Blade.
Sling Blade.
Well, when I see the
He
axe,
was
I
talking
think
about a
about
Kaiser blade. though.
I think about Jason on
Think about
Friday the 13th.
Jason
Yeah.
had a
Yeah, Jason had an axe.
Wow. But this is great. Now, can people donate? Do you run out of stuff to?
We do. We're constantly collecting routes that we pick up, bottles and TVs and electronics. We like a lot of electronic items. Old TVs, we can actually take the recyclable parts out and then we smash the rest. So it's a responsible way to get rid of it. Microwave ovens, we take out the magnetos. We donate those to a science project that somebody's got going on.
Wow,
And then we
that's
have
nice.
other items that we do, but we take them and recycle. So definitely think of us if you're getting rid of a microwave or a toaster oven or some of those things
Okay.
and don't have anywhere to put it. Don't just set it at the curb. Call us.
How long is the sessions?
Sessions depend on which package you buy. 'Cause
Okay.
We have obviously the different packages that equate to how many people you have as well as how much stuff you want to break. And if you've toured the facility, we just added some new smash rooms, and I have one smash room I can open up and have up to 30 people in that smash room at a time. So it makes a amazing team building event.
Well, I tell you what, Rob, you talking about smashing when the Chiefs lose. I should have been here last year, weeks 3 through 16 for the Saints. He would have made some money off
Yeah, he
me.
would have made a little money.
A little money.
He would've made a little money.
I would have been a stockholder by now.
But Dan, we really appreciate you letting us come out and do our show live from Break It Smash Rooms here in Pearl, Mississippi, located 200 Bass Pro Drive, number 460 at the outlets of Mississippi, right across from the stadium. I was trying to tell Bernard how to get here. I said, Bernard, it's across from the stadium. Well, it's across from the stadium. What stadium? I said, Trustmark Park, Bernard. Right across from by the Gap. Where that? I said, let me go ahead and get one of these axes.
Well, you gonna tell Bernard don't come to the outlet mall that much.
But anyway, anything else you like to add there, Dan?
Wow, I wasn't prepared. Just definitely come out, think about us for your group parties, for your Christmas parties that are coming up. We do graduation events. We can do parties any time of the day or night. So in May, we did the big graduation events. We had the big street party outside with DJ and all of that going on. We had 250 kids here at one time, and it was an absolutely amazing event.
Well, thank you so much, Dan.
Thanks, man.
Thank
right.
you.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with Earl Sanders after the break.
All right, man.
I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. We firmly believe in offering the latest and greatest in camera and access control technology. With the Alarm.com platform, we're able to offer a user-friendly and fully integrated service to do just that.
We're a light that shines your way. Let us in and you will find security and peace of mind. Go on and keep on now.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
I'm on, but all right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We're here in the Break It Smash Room here in Pearl, Mississippi, at the outlets of Mississippi. And man, I am so honored to have with us here the newest member of the College Baseball Hall of Fame, Earl Sanders. Earl played for Jackson State, where he, was incredible, was drafted by Toronto Blue Jays. And Earl now is the head baseball coach at Tougaloo. Coach, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Coach. Well deserved.
When you got the word, how did it happen when you got the word, Coach?
So I really thought it was a spam call.
Oh, wow.
The number came up, unidentified, and I just happened to answer because normally, bill collectors or whatever. So I'm like,
you got no bill collectors.
Or somebody trying to sell something.
Something.
Yeah, something.
All of that. So, but yeah, Rob, because it was actually a Saturday morning. I was just kind of relaxing, and phone rang. I looked at the number, and I said, okay, let me answer the phone. And Dr. Winters, he was like, how you doing? This is Mr. Sanders? I said, yes. He said, are you sitting down? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm actually laying down. He said, well, I'm with the College Hall of Fame, and I just wanted to call and let you know that you're a finalist. So I'm like, okay, say it again. Wow. And he said, now you can't tell anybody. We still got to vote, but I just want to know you're one of the finalists, and we'll let you know something Monday. So I said, okay, thank you. He said, you got any questions? I said, no, not really. I said, you got all the answers. He said, so I know you're kind of on edge right now, but we always call the finalists and let them know. I said, well, I kind of wish this caller said I was in. So, but anyway, so immediately Rob got off the phone, just the emotions just
Came out.
Yeah, the emotion came out. I'm sitting over there on the couch, and my wife and daughter's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all ain't gonna believe this. And so my wife's so coarse. Yeah. So I was like, I said, baby, I think I might get in. She's like, get in what? I said, the College Hall of Fame. She was like, oh, okay. I thought you had something to tell me.
Oh, you should have came here, man.
Yeah, I needed this. But yeah, so
you wait till I see her.
Yeah, you make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them, say that's all you said to your
Bill did not give me any kind of.
Oh my!
But so the weekend just kind of, and so I got the call that Monday, and I'm like, oh wow. And they said, now you still can't tell anybody. You got to wait.
That's why you kept it so hush hush.
Yeah.
Okay, you kept that hush hush.
You had to.
Right.
So is it okay for us what we're doing?
Yeah,
now?
I mean they sent the official announcement out at 1:00 Monday.
Okay, they sure did. Yeah, sure did.
So that's how it happened, Rob.
But I got to tell you this. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's way overdue.
Yeah.
It's way overdue, Coach.
Right.
You should have been in this, man. I mean, you single-handedly led Jackson State's baseball team back then.
Let me ask you a question, Rob, and Coach. Hillman, Dennis Orcan Boyd, along with some other great Jackson State players, also should be up in now. You can't tell me.
Yeah,
I mean, Coach Bradley built a dynasty over there on Lynch Street.
Yeah.
People don't understand just how great a JSU baseball was. Of course, the football team get all the the accolades, but that baseball program is one of the greatest of all time in this state, not just in this state, but in this country too. A lot of people don't understand that, and I know in the African American community, baseball is not a a game that's
exactly
popular.
Right.
Like it was when I was coming up, or you or Rob.
Right.
But and because they'll mainly go overseas now too, like the inner city.
Right.
But when I tell you that, I mean like the great players that Jackson State don't have. it should be more than just
Yeah, it's
a
just
few.
it's just Coach and Coach
And-
Brady.
And then that's
when
it.
it
So
comes
Dennis
on.
Orcan boys not in there either.
No.
Oh my!
No. I mean, and like
These
you
two
said,
solidified Jackson State baseball.
so I just what you just said. When you think about all of the players
Yes.
prior to me,
Good, true.
and I'm like, wow. So yeah, I understand clearly what you're talking about, and that's probably why I've benefited.
Mhm.
Because sometimes you have the ones that just build, but they never get the credit. And I just happen, I guess, to be in the right place, the right time, to be that that one.
Well, like Rob said, it's well overdue and well deserved.
Oh, absolutely.
Seriously.
So, Coach, when coming up, when did you realize you are a really good baseball player? You were able to hit and pitch. You don't find a guy that can do both.
I mean, I've always done it. But now, as far as me knowing if I was good or not, right, I played because that's what we did.
Wow.
I had a friend of mine told me the other day, he said, Earl, he said, dude, you didn't even realize how good you were. He said, all the kids, we were good, but dude, you were just a different
Type of kid.
monster.
Was that because of your love for the game? When you love something, you just doing it, and you just don't realize how good you are. I'm gonna take, for instance, like Kobe Bryant,
Mhm.
and they used to tell the Kobe all the time when he was young how special he was. But Kobe said in the interview, I just love to play the game of basketball, and I think that's probably what it was, don't you think?
Yeah, it was just fun. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Even when I got to Jackson State is when I kind of started understanding, because people was talking about, how good I was. I made a statement the other day, Rob. I told my friends, I said, y'all, I would have seen myself play, because people say how good I was, and
Yeah.
and of course, I don't know. You're never gonna hear me say that.
Yeah.
But they're like, dude, you were just, and I appreciate all the accolades, but yeah, I played because it was fun. It had absolutely
Wow.
nothing to do with anything.
Were you a better? You think you're a better pitcher or hitter?
Hitter, Coach Brady can tell you, when I signed at Jackson State, if you 30 miles an hour, of course they want to put you on the mound, but I wanted to be the one hitting the ball. I didn't want to be the one. So he told me when he signed me he said, now, if you show me you can hit college pitching, then I'll let you do both. Because I didn't want to do all that running and stuff pitchers was doing. That first week, man, I'm out there throwing up, crying. You can ask someone up. Hell, I quit because I didn't want to run. I went to Coach Brad. I said, look, I said, man, I don't want to pitch no more. I want to hit.
Yeah.
And he said, no, if you figure out you can hit, you're gonna have to do both of them.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
the rest is history, man. So,
What made you pick Jackson State?
my mom, I was just like any other, kid that thought I was going to Mississippi State, USM, Old Mississippi. Of course, it wasn't a lot of us playing in the SEC and Division I baseball.
Yeah.
So, and my mom just made a decision. She said, no, you're going to a school where they look like you, and you're going to have to make the best of it. And Coach Brady also gave me the opportunity to do both. The other schools, I was going to have to do one or the
That's
other.
one or the other.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And then you got drafted. What was that moment like?
Same as this.
Is that right?
Because, that there was no internet. I got a phone call from the newspaper.
Oh man.
And again, now I'm thinking, okay, what? Because nobody in my family's ever played professional sports. Nobody knew anything about it. Nobody, So when I got, they was like, you've been drafted by the Blue Jays. Now, mind you, I hadn't heard from anybody.
Wow.
So
No other teams saying they looking at you or nothing. Just
it was a lot of teams looking, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying, the phone call I got was from the newspaper.
oh, you talking about you never heard anybody from the Blue Jays organization?
Right.
Oh my.
So
Wow. Is that
Wow.
right?
Oh,
yeah. So about 15 minutes later is when I get the call from the Blue Jays.
oh my.
Yeah. So it
What
was
round?
our first round.
You bad boy.
right,
That's what I'm saying. This is long overdue. This is long overdue. So you go to Toronto. You had to go to a farm team first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to the New York Penn League, St. Catharines. That's in Canada.
Yes.
We win the championship that first year.
Were you nervous?
Absolutely. But the beauty of it is I went to Cape Cod my freshman year, went to Alaska my sophomore year. So Those are the two top summer programs for college amateur athletes.
Mhm.
So, I was kind of familiar with the surroundings and played against some of the guys that still played in the big leagues and everything. So by the time I got to St. Catherine's, it was just a matter of just adjusting.
Man, and you said in your documentary that you didn't work hard while you were there.
I did not.
Why was that, Earl?
Because coming up in Little League, high school, college, I was just driven by something.
Mhm.
So what happened when I go in the first round, everybody, now mind you, nobody I know played professional baseball. So when I got drafted in the first round, they was like, man, you done made it.
Yeah.
You're already there. Man, all you got to do is just come and so professional baseball is self work. You have your managers, your pitching coach, but dude, they're managing. Dude, you got to put the work in. So I'm just kind of chilling. The running I used to do at Jackson State, I did, absolutely, I gained weight, the grind of it, so I just really was not prepared for professional baseball. So I was behind the 8 ball mentally, because again, nobody's trying to say, hey, this is what you need to do to be successful.
Wow, man, that is an amazing story. And we're gonna take a break in a moment, but when we come back, I want to talk about how you established the Tougaloo baseball program.
Yes.
They did not have a baseball program, and I got a story to tell you about Tougaloo when we come back. But we have a trivia question, and the trivia question is, what father-son combo each hit exactly 319 career home runs? Oh, I didn't know that. The father-son both hit exactly 319 home runs? Where did this come from? This is right.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can hit us up on our social media pages. Don't call the TV station. They're not going to answer.
Yeah, sure
They
won't.
won't answer. But if you know that answer, we will give you a gift card from Full Moon. From Full Moon. All right. We are taking a little hiatus from Full Moon tonight, so we can be here at Smash It, Break It Smash Rooms, and we with the great Earl Sanders, who will be inducted into the College Baseball Hall of Fame. It's a great honor. The only two people from Jackson State is Coach Sanders and now
Coach Brad.
Coach Brady and Coach
Coach
Sanders.
Sanders,
Yeah. Wow, that's
Oh,
amazing.
Oh
Isn't it?
my! I
That's
mean,
amazing.
that is truly amazing. He just don't know he's what he has done. I'm serious for not only Jackson State baseball, but HBC baseball.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That include that too.
Before I go to break, Coach, was there one team that you had great success against in the SWAC? Is there one team that you dominated?
Everybody.
Well, let me ask you a question. Then. Who did you love? Who did y'all hate the most?
So my first 2 years was Grambling.
Ah.
Grambling dominated.
Really?
84, 85. Oh, they had probably 3 or 4 big leaguers on that team.
Really?
Yeah. Grambling dominated. And I hated to see them. But once my junior year came, it didn't matter who it was at that point.
Wow, that is incredible, man. That is incredible.
It really. I'm in SWAC championships.
We just won one. My first 2 seasons, we were 20 and 34.
Really?
We were 20 and 34. And the problem was, see, we were raising money. So one of Coach Brady's ideas was us to throw a party down at the New Edition.
He would want to do that.
So we throwing parties, we hanging out, but dude, we got a game.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to leave at 10, but come on, man, we college players.
Yeah.
We at the parties, just getting jumping. Right.
You didn't leave at 10. did
two
you?
losing seasons in a row.
Wow. All right, we're going to take a break and come back with Hall of Famer Earl Sanders here at the Break It Smash Rooms in Pearl, Mississippi after the break.
I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. We firmly believe in offering the latest and greatest in camera and access control technology. With the Alarm.com platform, we're able to offer a user-friendly and fully integrated service to do just that.
We're a light that shines your way. Let us in and you will find security and peace of mind. Go on and keep on.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal, and we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Well, see, when he did 3, 2, he put his finger down. He didn't do 1. Anyway, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We're here at the Break It Smash Room at the Outlets in Pearl, Mississippi. Come on out and join us. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, as you just heard Dan talk about. Dan, the owner here at Break It Smash Rooms. And we're with Earl Sanders. He will be inducted into the College Baseball Hall of Fame, fantastic player in the early 80s at Jackson State. And he is one of 2 JSU figures that will be in the College Baseball Hall of Fame. The other, of course, is Coach Bob Braddy. You got a winner, a trivia question here, Bernard? I beg your pardon? Okay, let's speak up, son. All right. But, Coach, I want to, before we went to break, we were talking about you establishing the baseball program at Tougaloo. What made
So that it's bigger than baseball, Rob. When I was in professional baseball, a lot of the black guys that got drafted out of high school, they were getting released. So when they got released, your amateurness is over, so you can't go to college. So a lot of these kids had nowhere to go. I mean, you know, they weren't just going to go to college. So what I decided when I got to Tougaloo, they didn't have baseball. Of course, the ratio, you had 1,000 students, maybe 77 guys. So I was like, okay, this can work both ways. I can get guys to come to Tougaloo and also start a baseball program at the same time. So that was really the vision, because it took me 25 years to get a degree. So I was fortunate enough to work at Tougaloo without a degree. But seeing these kids graduate, I encouraged them to get a degree because I knew I didn't have mine. And that's kind of how they're rolling. So so now we're graduating 90-95% of the guys that come to Tougaloo to play baseball.
And that team has certainly improved, Coach. From the first time I saw them, they have certainly improved. How difficult was it to round up guys like that to play baseball?
Oh my gosh. I put a flyer up, said, who wants to play baseball? And it was so crazy, right? Because you got all these kids that were Little League All-Stars and all of this. I'm like, so did you play high school ball? Didn't have one that played high school ball.
Wow.
So that first season, I worked them like Hebrews, because wasn't no scholarship money, no baseball field, but we're going to put a team together. And oh my gosh, we used to get beat so bad, and I used to have to make sure I fed them good. So that's the least I could do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I remember when I was at TV station, and it was the weekend, and we had the sports guy. He called me at home. He said he was crying. He said, Rob, the Tougaloo AD just called and he cussed me out because I didn't show the Tougaloo score of the game. So I said, I called him. It was
James Coleman.
Coleman. So I called him. I said, Coach. He said, Rob, your boy didn't show. I said, Coach, listen, you losing 20-0, 20-1.
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to show that.
That's right.
I'll wait till the team get a little bit better. I don't want to embarrass Tougaloo like that.
Right.
And we gave good friends then. I said, I'm not going to do that. I told him, don't show him that. Don't show those scores like that. So, but you have gotten, man, when I saw you, you guys competitive when you play Jackson State.
Yeah.
I think you beat them a couple times.
I beat him once, because Omar get me now. I beat him once.
And man, I'm like, man, this coach has done an incredible job with this team.
And there's still no scholarships, correct?
Yeah, we've got 2.
2 scholarships.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Do the guys get frustrated?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
So we try to get the kids that are academically sound,
Mm-hmm.
and we try to get kids that come from families where the parents have prepared these kids to go to college.
Yeah.
And so it's a tough sell, because every state around us, they have some kind of, if the kid stays in the state, they automatically get a scholarship
Yeah.
to go to school.
Yeah.
And so that's why the Xavier, Dillard, and Suno, they just started their program after us, and they're light years.
Yeah.
Because all of those kids we used to be able to get from New Orleans, you got 4 teams now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
baseball team.
yeah,
Yeah.
because New Orleans has whatever it is, and those kids get scholarships to stay at home.
So I mean, like, practice. Do you have a practice field now on campus, or?
It's a field. Yeah.
Okay.
We got a field. We play games over there and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We gotta check it out. One.
Yeah. I've
never
been over there.
Really? It's nice.
It's nice. It's,
Okay. Well, it's
see the hard work that he put into doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like the field on Lynch Street when we played over there.
Yeah.
Coach Brad.
I was in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goat farm.
Yeah. The guy. Oh, Brad Bernays.
That's what we used to call it. We used
Well, let me tell you this story about Earl right quick. I was athletic director at the YMCA. I mean, at the Boys and Girls Club, and our good friend Tim Bennett. You know, I said, Tim, I need to put on a baseball camp for these kids because I'm just tired of basketball and football. I need to open their eyes up to other sports. And Earl, let me tell you, when I went in there and told those kids, I said, did y'all know in baseball there's no salary cap? So they was like, what is that? That means if I sign you for $300 million for 10 years, I got to pay you every nick and credit. Especially if you got a good agent that's going to go,
Yeah.
you can get paid $500 million if they decide to offer you that. And they were like, for real? I said, yeah. So that's the highest paid sport there is right now. So just go out there and like it. Anyway, Earl, let me tell you, we went to that thing we had, you know, where Bernard and them came out there and we did the,
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah,
At
we
the
all
stadium.
at the stadium. Rob, I took 3 kids to Baltimore, Maryland, to the Cal Ripken thing. Don't you know they got player of the camp?
They did.
2 of them did, and one of them was on the championship team. He got honorable mention, and they now one is playing for Provine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's playing. He loved it. I gave him a brand new glove. I got him a brand new glove 2 weeks ago. He is really excited. He said, "Coach, I just want to appreciate you and tell you thank you because I just love baseball." And I said, "I'm telling you, you can make it. Anything that you want to do, you just let me know." And then his wife works over there. So when he found out that his wife was Coach Sanders' wife, he like, huh? I said, yeah, Mark, that's Coach Sanders' wife. Because he was so patient with these kids.
Yeah.
And he's a wealth of knowledge. I mean, running bases, batting, pitching, everything. I was in awe myself, and I'm a grown man. So I just want to tell you thanks. I really do appreciate what you did.
Appreciate
I
it.
really did.
Hey, Coach, I want you, when you first got your team started at Tougaloo, and I know you're saying that you had lost a lot of games. You won one game, and you thought you won the national championship.
Oh,
against that
yeah.
team, because
Who
that
we
was a good team.
We beat Colin.
Colin.
Colin was
Community
ranked
college.
#1. Yes, and matter of fact, they went on to the World Series that year.
Yeah,
They
they
beat us 30-1 or something, 30-0 the first game. And so I can't say it because it's on TV, but what I told them after that whooping, so we come back out and we win 2-1. And when the umpire called strike 3, them son of a guns came out the dugout turning flips.
What about you?
Look, I'm just sitting there like,
I probably turned a flip myself.
look, and
That's
the
great.
fans were in shock.
Yeah, I
Because
bet.
Colin has a really good following, a good program. I'm talking about, and
Well, y'all let Cole in?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
we
Wow.
didn't have a field.
yeah.
So, and man, when I say we won, and when I say them joker got back to Tougaloo, and they was,
Yeah, but like Rob said,
great.
the job that you have done for that program, and I really wish you would have some more scholarships. I think you'd be very competitive.
yeah, and one thing I always tell administration, I get it.
Yeah.
I get we're not a state institution,
Yeah.
and Tougaloo makes it clear to us we are not an athletic institution.
Yeah,
Wow.
So don't buck the system. If you want to keep this team,
Uh-huh.
look, you just stay right there.
But
So
it's not
he do everything over there.
he does. It's not an athletic institution, but look at the baseball program has improved. But look at the men's basketball team.
But see, they're fully funded now. The basketball, they got more scholarships.
Did
It's
you
an
that?
it's an
Yeah.
indoor sport. It doesn't take 9 players.
Yeah.
You can get 2 kids a full ride, and you got you a hell of a basketball team because everybody thinks they can play basketball.
Yeah.
But now baseball,
Yeah.
Different kind of sport.
Rob, we was losing so bad back in the day. We'd have players that was laughing, guys that was laughing. Oh, Coach Sander, man, them guys. I said, well, dude, you want to play? Oh, yeah, I was good. I said, okay, well, come on. And I've had kids, I actually pulled the van up to the cafeteria because I have extra units because I didn't have but 12 guys. And so these guys would come and they take that banging, and we get back, and I look for them at practice the next day. Coach, no, I don't want none of that.
Coach, how do you raise money for you? How do you raise funds for baseball?
We of course, private donations. All the players, which is unfortunate, each player has to raise at least $500 every year, just so we can look like a college program. Also, so we can get some equipment, just the maintenance of it. That's why I was laughing when they were talking about the Murray State coach that cut his grass and all that. Yeah, that's what I do.
No. Oh, they laughed at the Murray State coach. They ain't been to the HBCU.
Show late.
Right.
No, sir.
Let me tell you, last year, I haven't been to I'm not sitting there, and please excuse me, but I haven't been to a baseball game until last year when I called Rob. I said, Rob, where you at? He said, I'm calling the Alabama State Jackson State game. So I said, you know what? Let me come over there and check them out. Anyway, Jackson State won that night 5-3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna never forget it. Those players went in the dugout, pulled their jersey off, coach, still had the t-shirt on with their thing, and they think all them grabbing rakes.
Yeah, you gotta make it look.
And Omar up there with the thing is, I said, Rob, he said, we ain't got no grabs crew out here.
Yeah. I mean, coach out there cutting the grass. I'm like, man, y'all didn't have Deion Sanders doing that. He ain't cutting no grass.
But you talking about football, Rob.
I know that. But man, coach, man, you have done a remarkable job at Tougaloo, and you should be in there for doing that.
Sure,
you should be in the Hall of Fame for that.
I'm sure should.
And like I said, man, this is long overdue from the 80s to now.
Yes.
I mean, for what you did at Jackson State, I don't know, what finally lit a light on the people, but congratulations, man. You were a fantastic baseball player. I got to find some footage because I know I shot some footage.
I want to ask him right quick about the game today. What is his thoughts on the game today on a college and professional level?
I mean, the game is still great. These guys are just super athletes.
Yeah,
man.
they really are. I mean, they're very, very athletic.
Man, strong, fast. The pitcher, man, dude. It's. I mean, the game has evolved.
I'm a Cubs fan, so to see us in
Bless
first place
you.
right now.
Okay.
Hey, we in first place, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna tell me, but you ain't lying though, coach. Cause we'll be first place tonight, and then the next week I look back, we about 10 games outside.
Coach played with the Jackson Generals.
Really?
Yeah, that was my final destination, man.
Okay, I did not know that.
All right, can we bring Coach back, or we done? We done? All right, Coach. Congratulations, man.
Well, thank
Yes,
you all
sir.
for
Yes,
having
sir.
me.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank you all for
Appreciate
having
it, man.
me. This
All
was
right,
great.
we'll
This
take a
was
break.
great.
We'll be back.
I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. We firmly believe in offering the latest and greatest in camera and access control technology. With the Alarm.com platform, we're able to offer a user-friendly and fully integrated service to do just that.
We're a light that shines your way. Let us in and you will find security and peace of mind. Go on and keep on now.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Welcome back to Talking Sports Live here at the Break It Smash Rooms in Pearl, Mississippi, at the outlets of Mississippi, 200 Bass Pro Drive. We have Dan back with us. Dan Keith, the owner of Break It Smash. What you been doing in the you at that breaking? Do you go in there?
I was watching myself on TV to see if I look fat or not.
He talks slick out of him.
He does.
You actually look good, Dan. I ain't gonna lie. You look good. You look good.
I got a face for radio, man.
But we have a winner yet, Bernard. Okay, all right. I don't know what's wrong with these people. But again, Break It Smash Rooms. They're our newest sponsor. It's Mississippi's new family attraction, Chunk It Axe Games. That's what Reed is doing over there right now. He's chunking the axe.
At your picture.
At my picture up there.
Your picture's still up
Reed,
there.
you better not hit my picture, man. You hit my picture.
There you go. Oh, he missed that one.
He missed
Oh,
it. All right. Okay. Also, you can there's Smash Rooms, a bar and grill. Hey, I don't smell nothing cooking,
we
damn.
don't have a bar and grill.
They
We
got-
have a bar. We don't have a grill.
Okay, we got
Yeah, we got to correct that.
Somebody
fix
put
that.
We are going to open a kitchen at
Larry
some
Nix
point.
put that on there because
He
you were
did.
hungry.
He did what he
Oh,
would.
Bernard,
I'm hungry too.
you hungry? Safe, fun, clean environment. As we told you earlier in the show, you can make reservations. Do you recommend making reservations?
We recommend making reservations, especially if you have a larger group, just so you don't have a wait. We've added more smash rooms because of the wait that we used to encounter. And so I added 2 new smash rooms. We upped our ability to get people in quicker. So hopefully we won't have that problem anymore, but we do still recommend that you make a reservation.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna let us go in there after the show.
We're going to make you go in there. Yeah.
You're gonna make me go
We're
in
going to
there?
make you go in there.
Gonna make me go in there?
And the room's got your name on it already. So you might as well go ahead and
See what I'm talking about?
grace it with us.
See what I'm talking about? The NBA draft is Wednesday night. You know, by the time we hit the air at the Lou, my 35, the draft would be over. Who you think may go first? Cooper Flag.
Cooper gonna go first. The thing is, I wonder would Dallas do some maneuvering and use him as trade bait.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about? So I mean, it's a lot of trades going on right now. And you know, I'm a Duke guy, so I wish he would come to the Lakers, but I know that's impossible.
Is he that good?
Oh, he's a bad boy.
Okay. He may be good just in college.
No, I think he's gonna be all
You
right.
think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. You have a favorite NBA team?
I don't.
You don't?
Sorry, man. I'm a sports bar owner.
But then again, you open Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through Sunday, we're open for walk-ins or appointments,
Okay.
and we do appointments Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
So you can come 7 days a week if you want to. You just got to let us know.
All right. And like you said, you take don't I know Bernard brought a box of bottles over.
All right.
Yeah, he brought a box of bottles over. And
Well, you've
because
been
I
working on
don't
emptying another box over there. I saw that.
so do you run out?
We absolutely run out, but we have a very good network of sponsors that we call them sponsors, but they are restaurants and bars that save bottles for us. We go around and pick them up every week. We wash them, sanitize them, get them ready to smash. We have a large group of people that donate things to us on a regular basis that help us to keep that up. And of course, we buy a lot of stuff at estate auctions, those type of things. So
Okay.
it's a complete different business just to stock the smash room.
Do you have a one day that's a heavy day where a lot of people come out?
Saturdays are
Saturdays.
definitely our busiest day. Sunday's probably the next to the busiest.
Wow.
And Fridays are starting to gain some traction because we have a lot of people traveling through.
Okay.
It'll stop here on their way down to the beach or something and do a smash room or throw some axes, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean, it's a great way to release some tension.
But if you're in a car
some
with
anger.
your whole family for like 4 or 5 hours,
Oh yeah.
yeah, stop
you
off
need
here
to
and
stop
release
somewhere.
a little bit of
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
Every 5 minutes, I gotta go to the bathroom. I
Let the
gotta
wife
do this.
go
Yeah.
buy some shoes. You're
Yeah,
good to go,
and-
man.
I mean, and yeah, for them to walk around the outlet mall while you in there smashing the
That's
the
right.
bottles.
That's right.
And again, you have to wear some special equipment.
we do require that you wear our safety gear just to prevent you from getting hurt, because this is real glass. We don't have stage glass. It's real glass.
real
It will
glass.
hurt you, and we've come up with a way to prevent that from happening, and we've had thousands upon thousands of people go in these smash rooms without any incidents.
Wow. Okay. And with the axes, you have to be in the little safe room.
You just have to be in the safe zone,
In the
and
safe zone.
the axes are very sharp. They are real axes, but they're 1.5 pound axes. They're not hard for normal people to throw. You don't have to worry about having a shoulder injury or anything like that. You can still throw because you don't have to throw it so hard to make it stick.
Oh.
He's,
Now, do you get people throwing it on the walls, hitting the walls? Or?
well, those are actually special mats. They're called no bounce borders. It's a big rubber mat that if the axe hits it, it will just fall to the ground. It doesn't come back at you like some of the videos that you've seen
Yes.
where people throw a dimensional lumber. Reed, purposely hit the no bounce border. See, when he hits, it just falls right to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it doesn't come back at you.
That's
It's
unique.
All right.
specifically designed to protect
We
you.
rolling on Reed.
I don't know.
Are you sure?
I can make him miss again. That's pretty easy.
Okay.
Yes,
No,
we are rolling on Reed.
Okay. Calm it down now.
You see how he said that?
You heard it.
Yes, we are rolling on Reed.
Now, can you go? I can go in there and can two people go in there together at the same time
In the Axe lanes?
in the smasher room?
Oh, in the smash room, I can have up to 35 people in there.
I want to go in
You
there with
weren't paying
Bernard.
attention.
We'll- yeah, we'll all go in there
You weren't
together.
paying
Don't let him go in there, Bernard.
Well,
Man,
you
you
got
know
a
what's gonna
bat?
happen? Yeah, it's gonna be like human on human.
You got a bat?
We have
Oh, I'm sorry, Bernard. I didn't mean to hit you.
we have 6 different smash rooms, and they all have different capacities, but we have the ability to open the walls, which we'll show you in a few minutes.
Okay.
We can open the walls between the rooms and combine rooms to where I have one room that will hold 30 plus people at one time. So we can do that in any increments from 4 to 6 to 8 to 10. We have different size rooms that we can join together. So it's a really unique. You'll see my genius when you actually walk over there and see what I've done.
Did you get any pushback when you wanted to?
Absolutely. From my wife mainly, yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah, she thought I'd lost my mind. If it weren't for the kids cheering me on, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah.
Well, Rob, we have a winner.
Okay. All right. Bernard said we have a winner to our trivia question. And the trivia question is, what father-son combo each hit exactly 319 career home runs? And Jamie?
Cecil and Prince Felder.
I had no idea.
Me either.
Who's the winner, Bernard?
Earl Sanders.
I know Earl knows.
He
You know Earl.
just couldn't answer why he was in there.
So congratulations, Earl Sanders. Did you get a chance to meet Earl?
I did. He's a great man.
Yeah, he's gonna be inducted
I'm
too.
pretty impressed that I get to sit in his seat.
well, Dan, again, thank you so much for having us out to the Break and Smash rooms. And again, we're at the outlets of Mississippi in Pearl,
Next to Bass Pro Shop.
next to Bash, and try to come not in the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock hour because you ain't gonna get here.
Well, I almost
Oh, my
didn't make
God.
it. I've never seen traffic like that.
Where are these people going,
I
man?
don't know.
How many people live in Pearl?
Apparently,
Yeah.
Pearl, Richland, Brandon,
Good
somewhere.
night. Oh my goodness! But anyway,
Still
man,
easier than Madison, though. Have
Yeah.
you been to Madison at 5 o'clock?
yeah.
You
But it's
said-
a
you
little
said in
better-
Jackson
it's
for
a little
2
better
hours.
It's
flow.
a little better flow. They've
Yeah.
opened up a lot of high.
Yeah.
Here, it's just too late. And then they're working on something
On
on
the
55.
Pearl River Bridge is doing.
Well, what are they doing?
Putting some down.
They're resurfacing the bridge.
I don't know.
Why do I know that and you don't?
Me either. I live with that.
Don't slick out his mouth.
Yeah, he slipped.
Don't slick out his
That's
mouth.
the 5th time.
Reed, can you put your daddy picture up there? Let me go in there. Put your daddy picture in there. Let me go in there. Okay, Reed?
Don't worry, I don't mind.
I might break that.
I don't think you need it.
Oh, Reed. Put your
get the
daddy
picture,
picture.
Reed.
What, can you put your picture in the Break and Smash room too?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Reed, come take a picture of your daddy now. I better stop. Reed might jump on
He
me,
might
man.
jump on you,
Reed
Dad.
might jump on me, man. But what are we looking at here? We got look around sports. We got Aaron Rodgers said this may be his last year.
It should be.
I thought last year was his last.
It should have been.
It should have
Oh, it
been.
should have been.
It should have been.
Yeah.
Before we go, I do want to send out my condolences to the Southern Miss family. Former women's basketball coach Joy Lee McNellis.
Yes.
She passed away at the age of 63. She had a long battle with cancer. And one thing about her that I clearly remember, she brought her team to play Jackson State at Jackson State.
Yes.
That's when no big schools were doing that. And Jackson State beat them.
Yes.
And she was so gracious, man, after when I got an interview with her. And I said, man, I like that lady. I've always had a warm spot in my heart for her. And so I'm so sorry that she passed away at the age of 63.
And Rob, she
Her
had been,
birthday was June 2nd.
it was. She went through so much. You remember her dad was battling cancer, and she had cancer, and so her dad had passed. But like that next night, I think they played Ole Miss. Ole Miss was ranked number 19 in the state. I mean, the nation, and they beat them. They upset.
Wow.
Them. Yeah.
Great.
She was a great coach.
She spent 21 years at Southern Miss. But again, we are here at the Break and Smash rooms at the outlets of Mississippi in Pearl, Mississippi. As another thing, I don't know if you saw this or not, Dan. There was a picture with the Arizona Diamondbacks. He started crying on the mound. He was inconsolable, and they were people wondering what had happened. But a fan yelled out something about his mother. His mother passed away in a car accident.
Oh.
And the guy he had a hard time dealing with that, and some fool in the stands yelled out something real derogatory about it, and he broke down. So
That fan should be banned.
Why would you do
like,
that?
I don't know.
Well, that's
I guess to get in his head, he was
Yeah.
rooting for the other team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anything else you'd like to say, Dan, before we close out?
just remember us for all your team building events, your office parties, your family reunions, in-class reunion type things that are coming up. Of course, if you're on the graduation committees for any of the coming up years, we have a fantastic program for graduation events. We work all night long. We do some amazing stuff. Just give us a call.
All right, you gonna let us come back?
Absolutely. I want to have you come back just because I'm not through with you.
You just want to put our picture up there. All right, that's all the time we have. We'll see you next week.